On this Valentine's Day, we're reminded of loved ones, of course, and it's something that 33-year-old Sean Semon tells us that he now appreciates every day. We first brought you Sean's story in November when he found out that he may have only 1 year left to live. And tonight, why his insurance still says that they cannot help save his life, but why you may be able to. Nina Raditich with this You Ask, We Investigate update.
I couldn't relax. I couldn't sleep. I was an emotional wreck. My mind was just a jumbled mess.
The emotions that come with being in the hospital. That's where 33-year-old Sean Semon has spent most of this new year so far.
I'm not used to being the one that needs the help. I'm not used to being the weak link.
It's Sean's heart that is his weakest link. Sean has cardiomyopathy and congestive heart failure, meaning his heart isn't strong enough to pump blood like it should. Complications have landed him in the hospital 5 times so far this year, each time not knowing if he would go home.
My health has slowly begun to get worse.
Sean's health has deteriorated significantly since we first introduced you to him back in November. In our first story, Sean's cardiologist had just told him that he would need a heart transplant to stay alive even for a year.
It's very hard to deal with.
But a heart transplant wasn't an option. Sean's plan under Aetna does not cover transplants. The company sent us a statement that says, "We are contractually required to follow the terms of the benefit plan, even in difficult circumstances such as this." And difficult doesn't even begin to describe what Sean is going through.
When do I get to feel like myself again?
Sean now needs to be on oxygen constantly, and that life-saving air is also not covered under his health insurance plan. Southern Nevada Oxygen is donating it for 30 days, but after that, Sean will have to pay $250 per month for it on his own.
The costs just keep adding up, and I'm not working.
Not to mention the cost of the transplant itself. Since it's not covered by his insurance, Sean says just the procedure will cost him about $700,000.
If everybody in Las Vegas donated $1, I would have more than enough money to get my transplant.
And he's on his way to that goal thanks to the kindness of strangers.
After our first story aired, Sean says he was flooded with friend requests on Facebook. He's even had multiple groups created, like this one, Do Your Part to Save Sean's Heart. It links you to Sean's donation site, which so far has raised $630.
At this Goodyear tire shop on Cheyenne near Rainbow, they've got collection jars out for Sean, even offering incentives for customers to donate. And at Buffalo Wild Wings in Henderson, they're holding a donation day just for Sean. All this support makes the impossible seem surmountable.
That puts so much more life back in you. You know, it gives you so much more hope.
And even without insurance covering his needs, Sean is confident and passionate and believes he will get the money for a new heart.
I know it can be done. Other people have done it. And I have no doubt that we're going to be able to do it.
Sean just moved to Utah to be near the Intermountain Medical Center, where he will be tested and hopefully placed on the list for a heart transplant. He's also applied for Medicaid and Medicare, but hasn't heard back. The fundraiser for Sean is at Buffalo Wild Wings in Henderson this Saturday. All the details on that and where you can find more donation jars for Sean in the Valley are on our website. Nina Raditich, Channel 13, Action News.
And we got this story from someone like you just watching at home. So if you have a community concern or issue you want us to look into, shoot us an email to 13investigates@ktnv.com.